Whis. The Angel of Universe 7 and the Master of Goku, Vegeta, and even the God of Destruction, Beerus. We are first introduced to Whis at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super as the attendant of Beerus the Destroyer. We later learn that he's actually Beerus' teacher and is one of many angels that exist within the multiverse. At this point in the story, Whis is above everyone in Dragon Ball Z, which includes Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu, who each have multiple statements of being able to destroy the entire universe, with Buu himself being able to collapse the universe with alternate dimensions. However, within just the first arc of Super, it's not just the living world that's going to be destroyed, it's the entirety of Universe 7, as Super Saiyan God Goku and Beerus just clashing fists was threatening to destroy all of it, with the macrocosm in Dragon Ball housing 7 different spacetimes, and each one of those have their own dimensions, with the living world being stated multiple times to be infinite in size, and the afterlife which has statements of being transcendental to higher dimensions that can't even be perceived by the living world, as it was stated in the super exciting guide to have no concept of space and time. But Goku and Beerus pale in comparison, as Whis has literally one-tapped Beerus, and in the manga was able to stop him and Champa from destroying both Universe 6 and 7. Goku requests to be trained by Whis in order to get stronger, and Whis trains Goku, allowing him to achieve Super Saiyan Blue, which at this point is millions of times stronger than he was previously, as he was able to retain his universe-destroying power in his base form. Super Saiyan Blue Goku fights against Golden Frieza, and at the end of this arc, Frieza decides to destroy the entire planet instead of accepting defeat. And Whis uses an interesting ability, as Whis can literally reverse time back 1 minute to give Goku the opportunity to save everyone, and of course he does. Speaking of Whis' abilities, he also has the ability to create matter and can use his staff to communicate with anyone in the entire multiverse, and can even send people to different dimensions, as he sent Goku and Vegeta to different realms to be able to train their ki in order to get stronger. After getting even more powerful under Whis' guidance, Goku and Vegeta realize that no matter how strong they get, they're unable to hit Whis even once, and Whis is able to defeat them over and over again, with Whis explaining that he's going to teach them a technique that not even Beerus himself has mastered, the ability to disconnect mind and body, fighting on instinct alone. Whis explains that once mastered, no danger will ever come to you, no matter how threatening it may be, with this technique actually translating to real life, as it's called the flow state, with it being described as a mental state where a person is so completely absorbed in what they're doing that everything else fades away. Time feels distorted, actions feel effortless, and there's almost no barrier between thought and execution. It usually happens when your skill level matches the challenge at hand, like an athlete entering the zone or a musician lost in performance. But in this case, Whis' body is able to do that in any battle he might encounter. Both Saiyans train for months to strengthen their weaknesses and achieve this state of consciousness, or lack thereof. Entering into the events of the Tournament of Power, Goku is able to get his first glimpse of this strength as he falls into his spirit bomb, and his will not to die awakens his mind, and standing before everyone is the technique of the angels wrapped around a mortal's body, Ultra Instinct Goku, with Goku being so strong that just his presence alone is shaking the entire world of Void, which is implied to be even more durable than the macrocosms that these characters can pretty much one-shot at this point. And Whis is still above this, even as Goku gets sharper, making all of the gods stand up in admiration, turning Goku's hair into the same color as his master, and achieving mastered Ultra Instinct, putting a smile on Whis' face, and defeating a mortal with power above his god of destruction, and would be even stronger than Infinite Zamasu, who merged with multiple timelines past, present, and future. Entering into the events of the manga, and after the Broly movie, Goku, in order to defeat Moro the Planet Eater, trains with Whis' brother Beerus, who is an angel in training, and Beerus is able to deal the most damage to 7-3 Moro's crystals as he shatters all of them. Well, almost all of them. After Beerus' death, Goku is able to perfect Ultra Instinct to the point where he can use it on command, and Moro is able to gain all the powers of an angel using his technique, and the power is so great that he literally has to fuse with the planet in order to sustain it. And yet Whis is able to block one of Moro's punches with just a single finger. Moro at this point would be stronger than Broly by far, as Whis states that Goku and Vegeta were the strongest fighters in the universe at the start of the arc, and Broly clashing with Gogeta literally shattered reality, with it being described as super dimensional, and a character stronger than all of this gets his punches stopped with one finger. After these events, Whis teaches Goku to be able to use Ultra Instinct in his base form, and even takes on Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku himself, and Goku gets completely destroyed without any effort, stating that Goku's control over Ultra Instinct is still at its beginning stages. Beerus himself is still below Whis, even though he was able to sorta use Ultra Instinct and hold his own against the gods of destruction all at once. And Beerus was even able to teach Vegeta a technique that was able to surpass Goku's Ultra Instinct, as Goku was caught off guard by Granola and one-shotted out of UI, and Vegeta was able to absolutely bully him, making Granola believe that Vegeta is stronger than Frieza, which to his knowledge was the strongest fighter in the universe, and he was saving his energy to face him. In terms of speed, Whis is stated to be the fastest being in the entire universe, and even as early as Dragon Ball Z, Goku was able to traverse through Hell, which was stated to be infinite in size, granting him infinite speed, as infinite speed is defined as crossing an infinite distance in any finite amount of time. But even more impressive than this, Whis was able to react to Gogeta using instant transmission, which no character in the entire series has been able to track, as instant transmission was stated to send the user to a place that transcends time itself, which is why it's so effective, because it's not simply moving instantaneously. The user is literally entering a different dimension and reappearing instantly, because in said dimension, time doesn't flow. And at this point in the series to this very day, Whis has yet to try even a little. And literally the only time we ever see Whis take any damage was because of Goku. Twice. Goku just stayed being the GOAT. Overall, Whis would scale from complex multiversal to outerversal with infinite to irrelevant speed. In the end, this isn't even close to Whis' full strength, this is just a little bit he decided to show us. But it's still pretty impressive that everything that he's done still scales above everyone in Universe 7. And his strength is so great that he's literally not even allowed to fight, because taking on this angel will only end in a disaster. You know you're pretty strong when you're Sun Wukong's master. What's up guys, it's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you want to sponsor a video just like this one, I have my Cash App linked in the description where you can sponsor your very own video. And make sure you guys go check out the Discord where you can learn how to make content just like this, or you can just chill with me and Kazi. But let me know down in the comments what you thought of this video. How strong do you think Whis is? And let me know down in the comments, out of the countless characters that you know, who can defeat the strongest in Universe 7, Whis.